Alright, so this is a little impromptu rant about tropical zodiac haters and hatred, and just want to make sure my little corner of the internet knows how to respond to tropical zodiac hatred. Okay. So the general hatred goes like, the tropical zodiac doesn't line up with the actual stars, so like you're all being fooled. You're all a bunch of fools. You need to look at what's going on with the actual stars. That's the only real astrology. That's the only real zodiac. Okay, so the tropical zodiac is not constellational. The tropical zodiac is geographical. It's based on the tropics, which are, what are they? I get longitude and latitude mixed up. It's the longitudinal lines of the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. Ever heard about those? So, yeah, they're geographical. It's geographical and lined up with the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, and not constellational. What I mean by lined up with them is that the tropical zodiac is lined up with the seasons of Earth. So when the sun goes to 0 degrees Libra, which is an equinox, equal day, equal night, the sun is over the equator, heading southbound to the Tropic of Capricorn. And when the sun is directly from an Earth vantage point over the Tropic of Capricorn, it is winter in the northern hemisphere. That's the first day of winter. When the sun goes to 0 degrees Capricorn, it is over the longitudinal line of the Tropic of Capricorn. That's the farthest it'll go. That's its southernmost reaching. And then it will go back up. So the sun, from an earthly standpoint, never goes outside of the bounds of the Tropic of Capricorn and the Tropic of Cancer. So it'll pass the equator twice every year on the equinoxes. So, Highland Way. I hope I pronounced that right. And bye. I'll keep this posted on my profile. So, and then it's going to head after the Tropic of Capricorn, after 0 degrees Capricorn, after the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, the sun starts to go back up the other way. And at the Aries ingress, the tropical 0 degrees Aries, the sun is over the equator again. It's another equinox, equal day, equal night. And then it keeps going northbound until it's over the Tropic of Cancer. Move out so you can see my hand motions here. They're important. And then it reaches the Tropic of Cancer. And when it reaches the Tropic of Cancer, its northernmost declination, it is 0 degrees Cancer in the tropical zodiac, and that's summer. We say the first day of summer. I don't want to confuse that too much. It's really, there's some argument that they're actually the middle of the seasons it's marking, but it's the beginning of the sign of 0 degrees Cancer, and we associate it largely with the first day of summer, the longest day of the year. Okay, so, and that's why the tropical zodiac does not line up with the astronomical or sidereal zodiac. Sidereal means like it's something like, the word star is in there. It's a star-based zodiac. But even the sidereal zodiac, which is largely used in Jyotish and Indian astrology, even it doesn't line up with the constellations. The constellations are not equal 30 degrees portions of the skies. Some of them are very small, some of them are very large. They are not 30 degrees evenly. They vary widely in size. And all the signs in the sidereal zodiac are still 30 degrees only. Like Virgo takes up like half the sky. It's like almost, it's definitely over, we're close to 100 degrees wide. And so yeah, sidereal zodiac doesn't even perfectly line up with the stars. The astronomical zodiac does, and that's what like astronomy uses, and that's the astronomical zodiac has the 13 signs because Ophiuchus is kind of there in between Scorpio and Sagittarius. But tropical astrology, we don't need to use that. It's not part of it. We get the 12 signs, which sidereal zodiac still shares, but there's even some people that take it like, oh, that you're still not using the true zodiac unless you're using the astronomical zodiac. But yeah, so we get the 12 sign designation. Why do we have 12 signs in the zodiac? Why are there 12 constellations picked? There's lots of different constellations actually that touch the ecliptic, which is another word for the zodiac, which is another word for the path the sun, the moon, and the planets appear to take across the sky. They never really leave the ecliptic, the zodiac path, the path of those constellations. We have 12 because 12 is the number you get. 12 is what you get when you take the amount of days, let's see if I'm going to get this right, the amount of days that it takes the moon to complete a cycle of conjunctions with the sun, divided by, so the amount of days that it takes for the moon to go around the whole zodiac once, and the amount of days that it takes the sun to go around the zodiac, you're left with like 12 equal 30-degree portions. So it's about the sun and the moon dance. I just kind of butchered that. I've written about it more clearly. So yeah, the amount of days that it takes the moon to catch up with the sun in one cycle, and the amount of days that it takes the sun, and you divide that into the amount of days that it takes the sun to complete one circle, and you end up with the 12 equal 30-degree portions. It's based on math. The tropical zodiac is based on beautiful astronomy. It is not accurately astronomical. It's just going off a different astronomy. Gemini Brett has a couple of wonderful lectures on YouTube about the beautiful astronomy of the tropical zodiac. Not right now, Otto.
Mommy, Mommy,
Hey, Trev. Can you get Aldo? One of them is really long, like over 2 hours, and the other one is a little bit shorter and easier to comprehend at, I think it's like under an hour. But yeah, if you search Gemini Brett, the astronomy of tropical zodiac or tropical astrology, you'll get a much better rundown. But yeah, so all of the different zodiacs, sidereal, astronomical, tropical, they're all beautiful in their own way. They're all useful in their own way for the systems that they're and things that they are used for. One is not true while the other is false. They're just used for different things. So when people that want to get all hoity-toity about the tropical zodiac not being true and that we're all being fooled, go fuck yourselves. Oh my God, how fucking cocky and rude to discount a system that millions of people find beautiful, useful, and get meaning out of, and have for thousands of years, and millions of people throughout time. You're just calling them all fools and idiots? Go fuck yourself. What the fuck? You can be a sidereal or an astronomical zodiac user and not shit on tropical zodiac users. You could just be like, instead of being like, hey, just so you know, it's not actually Scorpio season yet. The sun, if you look at the sky, well, number one, if you look at the sky right now, the sun is in and around the Scorpio and Libra constellation, so you can't see either of them. That's the whole point. But they're like, it's not actually Scorpio season yet. You can just say, in sidereal zodiac or in the astronomical zodiac, it is not actually, the sun is not in the constellation of Scorpio yet. And that's true. And that's true without shitting on the tropical zodiac as being like false and misleading and dangerous. Like, what the fuck? I'm so tired of the shit. I'm seeing it a lot. That's why I feel the need to say something. But okay, yeah, I think I've said my piece, and I'm going to leave it at that. All right. Thank you. Bye.